do whatever you want.
So today is our first day of skiing and snowboarding. I couldn't be more excited about getting back on the slopes after 2 years, and this is my first time being back since everything happened with my vision. I just spent an entire night with all of these people, both volunteers and all of the blind athletes, and could not say enough good things about these people. They are just phenomenal and some of the most positive people in the world, and I think that's one of the things I'm going to take away from this is just how positive everyone is. And I'm not alone in all of this. It's it's really easy to relate to all of these people because they're going through very similar things, and yet they're so much more positive than probably most of the people I meet on a day-to-day basis, which is fantastic and unbelievable. So we just got back from our first day of skiing. It was my first day back. I could not say more good things or be more appreciative or grateful of this opportunity. These people are absolutely incredible. Even just spending a day with all the blind athletes has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. A lot of them have just such unique stories, a lot of veterans, but I thought I did a lot of things in my life even after I was diagnosed with my disease. I was talking to a guy last night who's got to be in his 60s or 70s doing hunting, fishing, archery, just all these different fun sports, and these people compete at a very high level. I'm here with
as well as we do.
Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how you guys play.
Oh, thanks. You don't have to speak it all yourself.
Life is so long and wild.
There's 3 of them, right? Yeah. You guys all need to go down like a centipede.
We just need to hold each other's legs. That was our error. There it is.
So moving on to some day 2 snowboarding footage. We were able to do 3 days worth of activities. I snowboarded for the first 2 days, which absolutely killed my feet. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I was so worn out after 2 days of doing that, I decided to do the snowshoeing that you guys saw in the previous clips. It was a lot of fun, and I thought I would take this time right now in this voiceover to explain to you guys how exactly do I snowboard, or how does any blind person in particular snowboard or ski down a mountain. As you guys know, I do have some sort of vision. I have no central vision, so I use a lot of my peripheral vision to do all my activities. So as I'm snowboarding down a mountain, my head, as you guys can see in some of the clips at least, my head moves around quite a bit. Luckily, I've done this before, but imagine going down a mountain and following the person directly in front of you and not being able to see them at all. And because of my disease and what it entails, white is not the greatest color for me. So it made it even harder. Yes, it was very difficult, and after a couple runs, I got used to it. I have to stare mostly at the ground to the right or left of the person I'm trying to follow and answer to the commands that they are saying as well. For the first day, they wanted to measure how we were doing with our vision and snowboarding in particular, so I had someone behind me and in front of me that I was listening to and following at the same time. It was a great time though overall. I got the hang of it after a while, and it was just amazing to be back out there on a snowboard for the first time in 2 years, and the first time with very, very limited vision. I think I did a great job. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would love to be able to come back. And I wanted to thank each and every one of you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to the videos if you like the content. Thank you again, USABA and the Anthem sponsor for this trip. It was absolutely incredible. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. So today was actually our last day here. It is Saturday and my flight leaves tomorrow fairly early. I leave on the shuttle for Denver at 4:45 in the morning, which is going to be absolutely brutal. Today was more or less an optional day. The last 2 days we've been snowboarding or skiing, and we had the option to do Nordic skiing, alpine skiing, snowshoeing. Actually chose to do some snowshoeing. I wanted to see a little bit more of the backcountry, do something a little bit more, you know, easy on the feet. My feet are absolutely killing me after just 2 days of being back. It has been 2.5 years since I've been snowboarding, so you can understand why. But today was absolutely gorgeous. We did some awesome snowshoeing. After that, we just hung out at the cabin where the Nordic skiing center was in Breckenridge, and pretty much just relaxed, had a great time with everybody, did some sledding. Yeah, believe it or not, a bunch of blind people sledding. And after that, we did some shooting with some rifles, not real rifles. Didn't give us that, so shocker there. But it was pretty cool. You shoot a target with just your hearing, and it's all laser and all automated. As you can see, this is where our cabin was. We're right up top there. Absolutely been one of the best and most memorable weekends of my life. The people here are absolutely incredible. The volunteers, everything with the sponsors. I got to ski with some of the sponsors yesterday, the president of Anthem and his family, and got interviewed by his daughter, which was a very cool experience, and I think they loved it as well. It was cool that the sponsors were very close with the organization. Instead of just putting, you know, your name on something and kind of just leaving it at that, we had at least 200 people in that room, and we all kind of gave a speech and introduction of who we are and how kind of we got to this point, which was very inspirational in a lot of ways. So I absolutely love that, and getting to know everybody that's involved in this. And the people are absolutely incredible, both to me and to them, to be able to do this, and you know, to really show that being back on a snowboard's not limited to your vision. Nothing is actually limited to your vision. It's been a good weekend, and I think we're gonna go get some Mexican food tonight. It's ironic, we're in Colorado getting Mexican food, and I'm from Texas, so we'll see how good it is. And I think we get to check out the town a little bit, which is awesome. And we'll go from there. I'll try and get some shots, but I haven't been vlogging or taking a lot of video except for on the slopes without a lot of sound and things like that. Only due to the fact that everything was a very personal experience, and really diving into trying to get to know these people, and you know, everybody has a different story, and it was just fantastic learning about everybody and seeing that interaction. It was very much life-changing, and you know, I'm definitely going to be coming back here if they let me. So wonderful experience, and the last 2 days of snowboarding have been absolutely fantastic. We went, you know, peak 10, 9, 8, I think 7, and made it up to the top of Imperial Mountain, which was one of the coolest things, and I got a sweet picture next to the sign with my sweet guide Jen. So that was an awesome experience, and just being back on a board, knowing that I can do this again, has definitely been life-changing. And the sponsors, everyone involved, you guys are awesome. Let's go get some food right now and pack. So one more look at this view, and we're gonna go get some food now.